Before it had a name, this desert was only heat, dust, and distance.
In 1864, something bright caught the eye: silver. It wasn't gold, but it shone just as powerfully.
A town began to form almost overnight.
Candelaria was born in urgency. They named it Candelaria, Spanish for light. Silver drew men into the ground and into debt.
The desert filled with noise, motion, and ambition. Everything had to be hauled across miles of nothing.
Credit arrived as fast as silver.
Debt became part of daily life.
Even at birth, Candelaria faced the desert's reality.
Hope burned bright, but briefly.
Candelaria lit up the desert, unaware of what lay ahead.
Silver had transformed emptiness into motion. More than 2,000 people called this desert home. Every pore promised wealth. The mills ran endlessly, day and night. A newspaper declared Candelaria a town of the future.
Optimism was printed in ink.
Saloons lined the streets, confidence flowed freely.
Every business thrived on credit. Debt quietly grew beneath the celebration.
People believed this was permanent.
Children's voices echoed optimism.
At its height, Candelaria felt unstoppable.
But beneath the shine, cracks were already forming.
Silver didn't arrive quietly. It arrived as dust. Every strike turned stone into air.
The town breathed what the machines produced. The desert wind carried it everywhere.
Men left work unrecognizable.
Homes offered no escape.
Meals tasted like the mine. The land itself fed the storm.
Wind gave dust direction.
Structures eroded while people watched. Dust entered without asking.
It lived inside the air.
Every barrier failed.
Eyes burned before the day even began.
There was no clean escape.
Even sleep was contaminated.
Relief never lasted.
The town became a funnel.
Every breath carried consequence.
The dust never rested.
And neither did the people.
Nothing stayed clean. Even water carried traces of industry.
Dust followed families indoors.
Cleanliness became impossible.
Visibility faded. So did comfort.
The cost of silver was paid in skin and lungs.
The town never stopped inhaling.
What built Candelaria was quietly burying it. The fate of Candelaria was decided far from the desert. Global silver prices collapsed.
Numbers that once promised growth began to reverse.
Confidence drained quietly.
Paychecks grew smaller.
Production slowed.
Machines waited for purpose.
Costs continued, even without output.
Extraction became more expensive.
Debt arrived quietly, then stayed.
The books no longer balanced.
There was nothing left to distribute.
Wages were delayed, then forgotten.
Promises replaced pay.
Households felt the collapse first.
Commerce slowed to a crawl.
Even leisure disappeared.
Businesses began to close.
Credit vanished. Ownership lost meaning.
Departure plans were whispered.
Activity drained from the town.
Corporate confidence collapsed.
When money vanished, paperwork took its place.
Lawsuits multiplied. Every page passed responsibility forward.
Decisions were delayed. The word appeared quietly. Bankruptcy.
Ownership changed hands. Signatures replaced solutions.
Problems were archived.
No one claimed responsibility.
Deadlines passed.
The town existed only on paper. Responsibility dissolved. No one came back.
The system moved on.
The last decision was avoidance.
Hope was replaced by debt. The silver was harder to reach.
Maintenance costs climbed.
Optimism was replaced by calculation. The warning was printed in ink. Outside money began to disappear.
Output shrunk.
And profit was no longer guaranteed.